The law gives people with service dogs the right to go pretty much anywhere they want to go, but you may be surprised to hear how many businesses don't know that. News 4's George Rickert is taking a closer look in tonight's special assignment. George.
Well, most people seem familiar with guide dogs for the blind, but service dogs help many other people in addition to the visually impaired, and they also have the same rights.
Jesse, heel.
I stumble a lot.
Cindy White has a form of muscular dystrophy, so she has Jessie, a Newfoundland Shepherd mix, to act as her walker.
If I fall in the yard or if I'm in the basement doing something and I fall, he does come to my aid to help me get up. I can't just stand up from there.
Good boy. Brace.
If he's not around, I'd either have to wait for somebody to help me get up or I'd have to crawl to a wall or something just to use it to get myself back on my feet. Harness.
Jessie is a registered service dog.
They are allowed anywhere the public is allowed.
But not all businesses seem to know that. She's been kicked out of a dollar store, a corner store, and even the Buffalo Zoo.
We walked over by the bears, and at that time, security had come up and said, "You cannot be in here with that dog. You need to go to the main gate. You need to leave." I said, "He's a service dog. I have a right to be in here with him." And she says, "No, you cannot be in here with him." I said, "If he were pulling my wheelchair, would you be harassing me like this?" And she says, "Yes, because you cannot be in here with that dog."
So we sent Cindy and her dog back to the Buffalo Zoo to see if they got the same kind of reaction again.
A lot better this time. We actually received a map as we entered that highlighted certain areas they didn't want us in because of the animals' reactions. The hoofed animals, the giraffes, the rhinos.
And Cindy is fine with that, especially having such a large dog. But Amy Sotis has a very small service dog and tells us she's been kicked out of Woodlawn Beach and just a couple weeks ago was given a hard time at Tift Nature Preserve. How does that make you feel?
In some ways, it makes me a little upset and a little violated.
With the highly visible service dog jacket on her dog Sandy, Amy doesn't feel she should have to explain that she's mostly deaf, and Sandy alerts her to danger.
Like if I'm walking the parking lot in the dark, then you have the dark areas. I can't tell where cars are backing up. When I'm in the store without her, I get startled a lot. I tend to walk into a lot of shopping carts around the corner, or I sometimes turn and I'll walk right into somebody.
The law is the law, and a service dog is a service dog. No more questions should be asked.
I kind of feel my medical issue is my issue, and it's nobody's business.
You have to look at my web extra on this about how quickly we were approached with one of these dogs in a park. And you can also see more tips on how to interact with service dogs and their handlers on WIVB.com. George Rickert, News 4 at 5:30.